Mic check. Not on my screen. Chris is first on my screen. Dang it, I couldn't keep a straight face before you started typing shit. I came in Jesus' name, I'm saved by His grace. I came in His name, I said I'm saved by His grace. 2,000 years ago He died on a cross so He could show you how to live your life without sin, without lies. The devil took Him on a mountaintop and offered Him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Come on over and bend your knee. I said, I came in His name. I said, I'm saved by His grace. Surrounded Himself with 12 good men. Disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after He was gone, how He was born and raised. It only took 3 days, and in His name I am saved, only by His grace. I said I came in His name. I said I'm saved by His grace. I was joking. Dipstick. I came. Do-do-do-do-do. Years, my life is still trying to get up this great big hill of hope to my destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, the world was made about this brotherhood of man. Masons for whatever now. Cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. I know I wake up in the morning, I step outside, I take a deep breath, I scream, NASA lies, hey, hey. We ain't spinning on a ball. I said, hey, Joe Daniels, Cowdown Pete. Oh, and I try. Oh my God, do I try? I try all the time in this institution, and I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for a revolution. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside. I take a deep breath, I get real high, and I see the top of my lungs. What's going on? What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah. I said, hey, do you like my song? I'll be. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies you've been living. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. Oh, I would a bit too insane, icing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. You're the first to fight, you're way too loud. You're the flashing light in a burial shroud. I know there's something wrong. Well, everyone I know has got a reason to say we can put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Well, it's on the table and it's gone too cold. I don't think that anyone knows what you're doing here, you know. And your friends have left you, you've been dismissed. Your friends have left you, you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you all to know. Geez, oh, I've got a G. Everyone has got to face down their demons. Maybe today we can put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. You singing along, Al? Mandy Campbell, Tim Cunliffe, how you doing? Take the time to make some sense of what you wanna say. Cast your words away upon the wave. Sail them home with acquiesce on a ship of hope today. And as they land upon the shore, tell them not to fear no more. I said, say it loud, say it proud today. You're late, son, you're late. And then dance if you wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way we're gonna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life on the other hand won't let you understand. We're all part of a master plan. Yeah. Master plan. So sing it loud, say it proud today. I'm not saying right is wrong. It's up to us to make best of all the things that come our way. 'Cause everything that's been has passed. The answer's in the looking glass. It's 4 and 20 million doors on life's endless corridor. So say it loud, sing it proud today. And we'll dance if we wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way we're gonna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life on the other hand won't let you understand. We're all part of his master plan. Good evening, forensic students. School checkers from around the world, how are you all doing? There are still people out there that can't recognise a male and female face. Albie, it's time to say goodnight, little lady. You're going night nights. You're going night nights. You're going up, top perch. You're staying there. You're going up? Yeah, you're going up. Go on then, quick. Come on before the blanket comes. Up. You're going up. You're staying there. You're being a div, right? Be a div then. Night night, Albie. I'm waiting to hear that bird say night night right back at me. He's not going to do it. It's been too long. Right. Usually you can't stop a woman from talking, can you? That's sexist, Pancho Pete. Yeah, okay, just a little bit. Okay, where are we? There we go. Have you memorised that? I can't believe I've just got up. Have you memorised that picture yet? If not, you should have done. It's part of your training. Fair use. Excess of copyright material may under certain circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission, formal payment to the copyright holder, to the nominee holder, yeah, to the nominee holder. We stopped right there. Who is it? Tyson James. Ain't never heard of you. You're not looking very good there, Tyson. You look like a YouTuber. But we'll come right back to you. That's a nice gate. Let's go over to chat and say hello. Who was first in the house? It was Pushkin down. That bit's doing the John Cena T-Swiss came second, what's up pal? Mandy Campbell came third, hello Mandy Campbell's. Karen and Preston, Kappa's in the house, many blessings darling. Joe Daniels is in the house, what's up sweetheart? Tim Clumless in the house, what's up pal? Chris is in the house, late Chris, what time do you call this? My students are never late. Agent D's in the house, what's up Agent D? And I think that's all of you, right, for now. Alright, good evening to each and every one of you. Let me just short this out. Shorty is a melody in my head. I used to think I said Chinese is a melody. It's never late. Chinese is a melody in my head. What was I thinking? You know when you mishear a song? One of them moments. Right, let me... We've already done half of these requests you keep asking for. They're already on the timeline. Paste. Why does it look like that? Put that away a second. Doesn't usually look like that. Let's do it again. That's weird. Close that, do it again. That's still weird. Right, usually it doesn't look like that. What is that? Why is that not showing properly? That doesn't usually do that. Let's have a look. What's it look like on Twitter? Paste. Oh, but it was okay on Twitter. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. Weird. Right, right, let's come back, sorry. I'm getting all up on how it posted like that. Right, Tyson James, 2 first names. I've got a female gate right there. But it is the only one, right? We were looking yesterday. There ain't many pictures of this. It's got to be a YouTuber, right? There ain't no pictures of her. Off the chart there. Music. Let's have another look. If this is the person I'm even supposed to be looking at, I've got no idea. He didn't specify. You know my patience runs out though with these requests. Right, there's no gates. There's not a lot I can do for that one, is there? Hang on, let's just type walking in and see if anything comes up. Hello Denise, how you doing chicks? Tyson Fury. Look at that queue line. Trying to walk like a dude. Sorry. And there's Mummy. She's just as bad. There's Dad. Look at Dad's face. Do you know what he looks like? He looks like that actor. Bud, what's his name? It's a mad world. I can't remember what they call him. Bud, what's his name? That's what it looks like. She's a big girl though, right? Tyson's Mummy. Tyson's big though, at 6'7", right? But this is what a giant woman looks like. We're not looking at Tyson Fury, are we? We are looking at Tyson James, who has got no... I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Wasting my life. Next. Pauline Poroskova. Chances are, Agent D made me do this one. Let me go and have a look in the back file. And we'll check. Pauline Poroskova. Search. Oh, I haven't got this one. Right, let's do... No, just remember. They will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues. There it is. Always mocking. Always. They don't stop. Look at the state of that face right now. Well, you might have passed when you was younger, but the man face came out as you got older. Yep, deaf warmed up. For sure. Just right there. They're absolutely flat mailed. Look at the size of these clavicles and shoulders. Broad shoulders, flat chested, big calves, strong male neck, wide jawline, deep set far apart eyes, and a short but wide sloping forehead. I don't believe we missed a secondary. That's a man till the cows come home. We're going to go checking how it started. Do you know what? We'll take this for an how it started, how it's going. That's how it started. Let's have something in the middle. How it went. And let's have Death Warmed Up as the third one. How it's going. Man face. All over. Right, we've got a skull. I'm going to want legs and gait. The rest is easy pickings. Who's that? She's got a skinny face. Look at the difference. You tell me those triangles don't work. Look how close together those eyes are. Look how far apart they are. But the main tell in this picture is the cheekbones. The male cheeks are so wide in comparison to the woman's plain, less angled face. You know, it's narrow. It takes a little bit of training, boys and girls. It's on your head. It's not on mine to do this training. I'm just here to guide you. I don't want to hold your hand. You've got to learn to walk on your own. Do this for yourself. And you don't need anybody to tell you what you're looking at. I understand with newbies, but with most of you older students, the longer students that have been here the longest, you don't need the backup, do you? You don't need me to, you can just automatically see it like I do, right? Male brow bone running through the top, deep set, squared eyes, look, squared eyes, far apart, wonky squared eyes, male cheekbones from the 4 o'clock and the 8 o'clock positions, look, the male cheekbone kicking in, and then the diesel, that is a male jaw. Don't underestimate the male jaw, it is fantastic for marking a male skull. Wide at the top, widest at the cheekbones, and wide at the bottom. It's an absolute rectangle. It's a man. Here's a woman right here, look, with the soft, closer eyes, hiding all the feminine features. And there's the truth, look, right there. Male, straight legs, knees together, space between the feet, right there, a female. I don't know who this is. Oh, Rick Oscar set. Oh, is that him from the Cars? Is that him? Won't you take these broken wings and learn to fly again? Yeah, I know who that one is now. I think we're done with Rick Oscar set, aren't we? I do believe I have. But there it is, the lion smile. You've seen it so many times. How many different faces could you put in there? The most obvious one that you're going to bang straight in those teeth, you got 2 of them. I'm going to say Margot Robbie, Cameron Diaz. You could put either of them straight into that face there. Yeah, he's got the long, narrow face of Howard Stern without the curls. They all look alike though, don't they? Complimentary masonry photo. They all start to look alike after a while. The more you see them, you're not used to seeing this male face in long hair. My people are destroyed through lack of knowledge. Ain't that the truth? Makeup, but it doesn't hide that Adam's apple. Both pictures clearly show the male trachea and Adam's apple. Hello, Shadow, how you doing, mate? We've got 1 gate so far. Let me go back. Make sure we stay there. We got any more in this lot? No. Paulina Poroskova. But she had man hands. Look at the size of that hand. It's a big one. It's a doofus. There's a man trying to get an arch in his back. There's a man trying to have female here. That's gross. I'd have found that attractive before, and now just that appendage right there, this male arm, is just enough to make me go, make me want to bath. You deceived me. You Den of vipers. One-eyed symbolism, the iniquities of them are showing. Time's up. It's a final countdown. You've been told in the songs, it's a final countdown. The counting souls. The counting souls, that's what they're doing. Pauline Poroskova, let's go walking. I don't even know who this person is. I've never even seen of them or heard of them. Maybe I do, or maybe I know them from something, but as far as I'm concerned, I've never heard of this person. But like I said, he looks just like all the rest, right? Look at a giant man skull looking back at you. You've been done over. Carol Vorderman, I'm seeing Carol Vorderman, blonde Carol Vorderman, I'm not kidding you. There's your woman right there, look. The soft, pudgy face of a woman who's had some children, and the turkey chickeny neck, compared to the big strong tree trunk that's hiding under there. Again, it's a Masonic thing, laughing at you, because you don't know the secret. You don't realise that the creator is real. He's so self-absorbed in entertainment, cakes, bread and ice cream, that you don't actually see what's going on. Look at the size of this skeleton compared to that one. Men are bigger, it's just a fact. You get small men, yeah, but women are even smaller. Very rare you get a woman this size, and when you do, she don't look like that. They don't have these massive tree trunk necks and bowling ball skulls and flat chests. They look totally different. We can take that as a number 2. It's not clean though. That is though. Right there. There's my 3. Oh my gosh, what is in that kneecap there? I dare even zoom in on this picture. It's worse than Wim Hof's belly button. It could well be Wim Hof's belly button. Holy moly, look at that face. Look at that face in that kneecap. I don't know what it looks like. It looks like Aladdin. It does, with a turban on his head. That's really weird. Talk about a bony kneecap. Right, who's that big dude in the brown dress? I don't know who that is, but he's put some timber on, hasn't he? MJ Day, never heard of him. MJ Day. What's that one there? Shame I can't see it. Should turn that camera around. There we go. Now we're done. 1. Paulina Poroskova out walking the dog. I love it when they're walking the dog. There's 2. I need 1 more. And if that's you, we're done. You look like an homeless bloke, and we are done. Saving images. 1. That's right, ladies. All your lives, you've wanted to look like a man. That's right, boys. All your lives, you've been jacking off to men. Such is the way of this world. It's men that wear gold dresses and ball gowns, and other men lust after them without knowing. It's a sick, a deprived world I live in. Save image. 4. I need 1 more. I like the. Where's the other one? Oh, there was another one. Where was it? We'll take that for your face. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. And we're done, just like that. Paulina Poroskova fails all the forensic tests. It's a dude. Just look at the lion smile. That's a lot of ivory in it. That's a lot of ivory land for a woman. It's a huge smile. And remember, they've had the teeth fixed, look. Even this time, it might be like me where you grind your teeth on one side. I thought they'd raise the tooth a little bit too high. Right. Natasha Bekvalak. I can't say it. What is it? It's a Serbian singer from Novi Soledad. Let's have a look at Serbia. We don't go to Serbia very often. If anybody drags me around the world, it's Agent D. I've got to have my passport ready when he does requests. But we are looking at Serbian
singer, apparently. Straight away I've got a male skull and neck. Look at the choker. It's like a giant XXL bully. It is, it's an XXL bully. Let's have a look at his face properly. Oh, we've got deep set eyes. Look at the cheekbones, the wisp of hair trying to hide it. But you can see the shading of it, look. These angles only come with a male face. You don't get it with a woman's. A woman's is soft and supple and curvy and oval, not hard staring. He reminds me of Denise Finnan, not hard staring like this mofo right here. That right there is a man. I don't care what you say. I've been doing this too long. There's a woman, look, with a female skull, male pattern baldness. The last sprigs of his hair is clinging on for dear life. My father in heaven has got the most wonderful sense of humour. He said, all right, because he's the God, he is the creator of all things, right? He's the God of all life. He can see the future and what mankind was going to do and how they were going to fall down. So in testosterone, he thought, if a woman's going to take it, we're going to make her go bald. And if there's one thing a woman loves, it's her hair. I love it when they're bald. Look at the difference in their faces. This is a man right here. Just the size of it. 1,000 yards stare. There's another woman there. Look, upside down again. Close set, rounded eyes. You're scaring me. If we can't find a nice... Now look at that clavicle. You are kidding me. Look at the size of it. There's no bend in it hardly. A woman's is more shaped like it's slung. It's like an S shape as it suspends the breast from it as well, as I showed you the other day. So look at that arm. Holy fecking moly. Look at these shoulders. And just imagine if they put another side on that dress. That's a big dude. That is a big dude. And there he is again, showing off his full male stature and male hands to boot. The bony M, the bony male. And there it is again, Margot Robbie. Holy moly, look at that chest. It looks like E.T. Margot Robbie would just go straight in on top of that face. I could see young Helen Mirren, Denise Van Outen, just remember, Christina Aguilera there. It's just one after the other. One-eyed symbolism, striker pose, there's nothing to it, Vogue. They've been doing it, oh my word, look at that long face. Who's that? Oh, it's Novak Djokovic. Whatever they call her. The tennis player, oh shoot, oh my word. Well, if you're gonna make a statement about Adam and Eve, let's do it. One-eyed symbolism with a snake. It's a Satanist. This is yet another look in the Garden of Eden. Where do you want me to start? It's all mockery. Even though they're hiding him, they tell you the truth in plain sight. The Apple, iPhone, etc. You've been mocked since the day you were born. They place you into their mental brain camp, where everything you get taught is one of their lies or has a lie attached to it. It's a dude with twin airbags. It looks like Claudia Schiffer. All day long, you could just keep putting faces in there because it's a male skull. This is how these people get away with these videos where they're saying Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman and all the rest of it. Is because they're just overlaying the same skull. It's got nothing to do with it being the same person. And if they've got the same look of eye or ear or lip, it's because they go to the same plastic surgeon. There's only so many lips, eyes and ears that they can give them without it looking unnatural. However, once you do know the feminine and male markers, this is now unnatural to you. Like, that is absolutely unnatural, right? The wide cheekbones, the deep set eyes, the clavicles, the strong male arms. Look at these gloves coming right up here to hide the length of the arm. We're going to want Gates, Natasha, Bekovakalak. I don't know what your name is. I can't pronounce it. I don't care. But there were women all over the world truly obsessed with getting this body, and they can't understand why they haven't got these bony shoulders and big eyes. They just can't. It makes them feel ugly. It makes natural women feel ugly without knowing they're comparing themselves to a man. Because the minute you realise that's a man, you no longer feel ugly, do you, ladies? No, and that's the root of it. Just to make women hate their own bodies. Carve up the lips, put cows' asses into the lips to have a fuller, fatter lip like these male models, because you can't attain that mouth because you've got a smaller mouth. You have Betty Boop lips. You don't have that great big fish tank sucking, glass cleaning mofo of a mouth walking. They made you feel that your oval shaped face and your pointed chin is an ugly thing, instead of having these big square jaws and long arms, vine swinging arms and giant feet. Look at him, he's a damn ninja. But all of this it's all in an attempt just to hide God and his creation. The apple of God's eye is not the animals. You are higher up the chain than the animals. Okay? I forgot what I was going to say. You were created in his image. The animals weren't. I'm not saying an animal can't have a spirit, but it's not like ours. It's not the same sentient being as you are. Animals are sentient, yes. They give love and friendship, etc., but it's not the same as real human communication, to have exchange with another fellow being is much stronger than an animal. I know you love your animals, I love my animals too, but it's different to how you feel about real people. Losing a dog and losing your dad are two different things. If you compare losing your dog to your dad, alright, only if your dad's an absolute twat, then I'll let you off for comparing your dog to your dad. But otherwise, if you grew up in the normal environment where you love your mum and dad, a dog doesn't even come close. I don't care how much you love the dog. Natasha Ilswood Kusi, I don't know if that's him. No, that's the son. Morgan Osman. Osman? What, like Tim Osman? Morgan Osman. Let's go back. Right, I'm gonna need Gates for this one. There's one. Yep, nice space between the feet. Natasha Belak, there's one. Is that him again there? No, that one is. 2. That one's a 3. There's a 4. Got a 5. Just can't see it. There's my 5. Right, we're done. Natasha Bekalaka, whatever his name is. It's a dude. Saving the images. It's got to be you. No, don't want that one. But I do want that one. There we go. And just like that, what's his name? Natasha Becca Valek. Just failed all the tests. It's a man. Let's get your big old man skull interview. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know if it's big enough. Let's go back a couple, see what I can find. Your satanic warlock hue. That one's more like it. Yeah, go on then, we'll take that one, save image, and we're done. Just like that. And just like that, we're done. Next, Rob Halford of Judas Priest. So look, it's an egghead, instantaneous, close set eyes, flat forehead, no brow bone whatsoever, look. It's just an absolute oval egghead, right? Tic Tac. There's a grandma, if ever you've seen one, with some back eyes. Ozzy Osbourne, the great magician herself. Is that Rob Halford when she was younger with the droopy eyes? I think it might be. Is that really Rob Halford? That's a woman. Male pattern baldness in his 20s, look, God's great gift to them. Humour. Rounded, close set eyes, no brow bone, pink lips, cupid's bow, small ears. I can't really see the neck. I know there isn't one. And I very much doubt he's going to have a real double-pronged Adam's apple. Is that my egghead right there? You're a girl. Till the cows come home, we never, ever, 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 ever underestimate pink lips on a man. It's always the same, boys and girls. You've been that. Look at this feminized man. Because it's not a man either. It's actually a woman in disguise. What we like to call a drag king. They told us about drag queens, never told us about drag kings. Look at these soppy twats. It reminds me of one of those movies I've seen about World War II. You know the ones I'm on about. Right, is that Johnny Rotten? It is. All the punks are women. Johnny Rotten has got the smallest skull I've ever seen in my life. And it's all propaganda, right? All the stories that you've seen backed up by nothing. It's just bollocks. Freddie Starr never ate in Amsterdam, I'm telling you now. Well, that's a dude. Oh, look at him, double ale Satan, he said. Look at the cheekbones, look at the deep set eyes, look at the brow bone. You don't need my assistance to tell you that's a dude, right? And this right here, look at this cone head. It's a woman's look. Look what happens when you give a woman testosterone. She gets a 5 head. Right, Rob Halford, we're going to need your big old dirty mince. Oh, there she is, look. Bearded grandma. And she loves Satan, look. She don't care about the starving children in the world, do you, grandma? As long as you're alright. There's enough food on the earth to feed everybody, all day, every day. But you don't care, do you, grandma? As long as you and yours are alright. As long as you get paid, right? Because that's what it's all about, boys and girls. It's about money. It's all about monetary lies. God created this world and everything in it for free. He could have done it, made us all robots, and we eat nuts and bolts and drink gas and grease. Or he could have made it living, which is what he did. He made it biomechanical. Rather than just mechanical, he gave life feelings and emotions. Those things that can't be explained, you know. Dolly Parton, what are you doing in there in your snakeskins coat, you dirty rabbit-eyed twat? Who's that? Is that Kurt Cobain? No, I don't know who it is, but it's another woman. Look at this little bald-headed woman. Oh, it's the same one. This is Rob Halford, I take it. Look at them, both got little female skeletons. But look at the size of that. It's a good job that picture's blip. We're going to get that picture. Look at the kid size of that finger. I'm telling you now, I don't even know how he picks his nose with that. How does that even fit up that nostril? I've got no idea. That right there, that's a Wall's sausage. That is a Wall's sausages. Look at the size of that finger. I'm terrified. I am literally terrified. It's got its own colour. The tip of that finger's got its own colour. Look. It's at a different height. It's colder up there than it is down here. It's got frostbite. That's a big finger. What am I supposed to say about that, boys and girls? That is a bloody belter. Right, we got that. We shall continue. Oh, actually, I need to tweet this one. Let's just tweet that one out. Right there. Downloads. Tweet. Right, let's come back. Shocking as it is. Right, let's come back. Sorry, I was. Oh my gosh, that green finger. That's terrifying me. Look at it! That's not a finger, that's a Campbellwick carrot. Right, give me some gates, you big hairy grandma, you. Oh, she's actually not that big. She's actually quite small. It's gotta be you. I don't know. Oh my! Well, look at that egghead. You don't need any assistance, right? By now, your skull training. You don't need triangles. You just need that skull training to tell you what you're looking at right there. That is an absolute egghead. Come on, run out of pictures because I ain't seen a single bloody gate. Is that a toy? Please tell me that's a toy. It's not a toy. Oh, thank the Lord. There she is again. Her hand's gone really tiny there. I've got a female gate. I can't see. It's a shame I can't see your knees. That's a nice one. Inline. Look at the size of her feet as well. Inline footfall. She's a girl till the cows come on. That's a nice gait. It's a shame that's not in full. I mean, I'm gutted that's not a full picture. Ooh, stop the bus. There's another one right there. Inline footfall. We'll take that as a 2. Grandma. Tiny little fingers. Again, hailing Satan, mocking God. I'd love to see how they cope with meeting God. And there it is. Not only is he hailing Satan, look, but is in full pharaonic pose with complementary masonry. It's all in plain sight. Doesn't he look like a priest all of a sudden? Oh, he has got a vicar's collar on. He looks like a priest all of a sudden. Remember, these people don't care for the likes of the poor, the stricken, the poverty-stricken youth of the world, those that are without. These people couldn't give a rat's ass. What the? Oh, it's deviant art. You are so lucky that's deviant art. I was like, what is going on in that picture? Give us some more gates, Rob. We're running out of pictures. And again, all my forensic senses were set off by that picture of deviant art. Stop it. Oh yeah. Not one of them looks mean. Not one of them. They're just pretending. They're pretending to be every rock stars. Is that Bonnie Tyler in the middle? Look at that jawline. Look at that shadow cast. And this one. That's dead. That looks like a... That literally looks like some type of dinosaur, doesn't it? Like a velociraptor. Right, I've only got 2 gates. That's terrible. And one, I ain't even got a full mint, Rob. Let's take a public view and see if we can find you there. Dang it again. What's that one? Flamingo foot's not good either. The one with the big finger looked mean. That finger was massive. It was. It was redonkulous. What the Is that real? Oh my, look at the mouth on Parton. It literally looks like a sex doll, doesn't it? I'm sure they designed sex dolls on MTOs. I can't believe people buy them 5,000 quid ones. I hope that you have to take them up there to God when you meet God. You and your sex doll. Me and the Creator. Tell me, son, what attracted you to that piece of latex over all the beautiful natural women that I left down there for you? And there were millions of them. You chose a doll. Lady Gaga, Goo Goo. Look at them far apart eyes. Look at the difference in the width of that cheekbones there and there. A girl, a boy. Have you seen them lists where it says like Tom Hanks arrested, executed, Lady Gaga arrested, executed. I don't know. It's got a whole list of names. I'm just like, how are you going to prove that they're dead, they're arrested and they're dead, It's just propaganda, more bollocks. These people can pull off the biggest scams in the world, like, for example, bringing down skyscrapers without you knowing, and nobody dies. They fake every death, from Michael Jackson to Bruce Lee. They faked all the deaths. They don't kill each other. It's all made up. Princess Diana did not die in a tunnel in Paris. It's a load of bollocks. He's probably walking around as his natural self, and no one recognises him because they're that used to seeing him in a female form. If this returned to his male body, it would be much harder to tell. Well, he's not giving me many gates, is he? What's that one? Stop the bus. And again, he's not walking. Oh, it's Tuesday night, and Nana's got a inverted, saggy breasts out. Look at that mastectomy scar there, and she's sticking her tongue out. And there you go. There. Oh my word! Look mean. Look hard. Don't look like a woman who's about to get sexed in the shower. Yeah, says it all, doesn't it? And this one. Oh. Wait. I swear down I've done Rob Halford. Don't tell me I've just wasted all this time for not checking. Rob. Oh. No, that's alright then. I'll let you off. I've definitely used that picture before. Look how narrow those shoulders are, no clavicles. I got mastectomy scar there, I've got mastectomy scar here. What more do you want? It's a look at them slope shoulders. It's a nana. I'll tell you what, I'm taking that as your face. It's a nana till the cows come on in this one. As if I'm out of pictures. They're doing it again, look. You bitches. Right, airport. Two gates. It's terrible. Oh my fucking word! Who was that? Judas Priest stars. Says he wants a. He was a panto dame trying to make music for everybody. That don't look like a Judas Priest star, does it? Get your. Oh my gosh! Tell me you're a woman without telling me you're a woman. Let's get your gates and your tiny little fit. Look at the manjo on that thing. Doro releases new single. Doro. I swear down we've done Doro, haven't we? That finger and that hand's just reminded me of someone. Right, I'll take that Flamingo. It's not perfect, but we'll take it. Hello, Mrs. Lynn McIntyre. How you doing, darling? We're looking at Rob Halford, upside down egghead of the Judas Priest fame, inline footfall, and there's one more in there getting out of the car, which is the money. It's a shame I can't see those legs, you little bitch. And there's the shot we're looking for. Inline footfall, tiny feet, it's a woman. As much as you don't want to admit it, you've been done. Next, Regina Romero, Mayor of Tucson. 24 hours from Tucson. Where do you want me to start? Because I'm telling you now, those 1,000-yard stairs is where it's going to begin. Followed by the diesel, then the ivories. Those eyebrows look absolutely wicked, mate. Wicked. You look like a demon. You look possessed. Can't smile properly, can they? Yeah. Right. Short, sloping, wide, male forehead, followed by the brow bones. And the jawbone. Feminised chin, of course. But that right there is a dude. Is that the girlfriend with the soft eyes? He's clinging on to her for dear life. Neck, jaw, teeth, eyes, brow bone. Oh, it's all there. It's a dude. We're going to go after the gates, if there are any. Here, darling, I had to write to say that I won't be home anymore. Oh, he's only a little fella, isn't he? I thought he was bigger than that. He's big fella like that one. Look at his head. Something happened to me while we were walking home, and I'm not to see anymore. That's a man. All I need is a gate now. Oh, this one's gone ski whiff. I've run out of pictures. Walking. We're done. We're leaving on a jet plane. This one is up the Swanee. If you want to go find the gates, you can. I don't know if that's him or not. Veronica, no, Regina, we're out of here. Next. Beatrice Salomon, Argentine actress of Syrian origin. Well, if that don't look like death, oh my fucking word. Do I even need to go through the rigmarole? By now, you should all just be seeing a dude. How am I still yawning? I've only just got up. I keep getting broken sleep, that's what it is. 3 hours at a time. Don't tell me that's him now. He got chubbier. The lad put some timber on. Oh my word. Well, we're done, right? We've got to be done. If you couldn't see the man there, what about there? Give me a break. Apparently he's a Syrian Argentinian singer, whatever that means. The soft faces of women. Look, it's the Argentinian Peter Stringfellow. Look at him in the background. I mean, by now, boys and girls, you know how this works. We look at the subject. Yeah. Then we look at all the others around them. That's a big male face and jaw till the cows come home. Soppy-eyed Jeff Goldblum looking dude there. There it is though. It's Nora Batty without the curlers in. Can you see the man looking back at you? Oh, what is up with me? I can't stop yawning. That's not scary much, is it? Right, let's get some gates and we'll come back for his big old man mush. If they're there. If they exist. On the cover of a magazine. Ugh. There's people out there call that a MILF. A man I'd like to... Yeah, exactly. Playboy magazine. On the cover of a Playboy. Well, if that doesn't tell you what's going on, I don't know what will. I tell you what, though, I do want that picture. tweet. That's just a straight up nope, isn't it? Beatrice Solomon tweet. Right, let's have the next one. We're looking for gates. This reminds me of someone, I can't think of who it is. Is it Cheech and Chong or something? I don't know what I'm thinking of. They're all men. Except for that one, there's a woman. Little Paul Daniels looking mofo. Where is your gate? Where's your march, mate? Where's your march? Where is your march? You're doing my head in. I'm out of pictures. I knew it. Are you going to show me some type of Solomon? There's a boot called a Solomon. Great. Beatrice. Oh, that's the death of Beatrice. We're out of pictures. Let's try the beach. Oh, for crying out loud, we're leaving. Next. Thanks for the picture. Alessandro Benetton. Is this the creator of Benetton? Alessandro Benetton is inside, wasn't he? He's the chairman of Benetton Group. He must be, yeah. Benetton. Is that him? Here. I do believe it is. It's not a good shot, man. And the husband, it's just amazing how big this head is compared to that one. The size difference. This should be massive. A man of that size would have a much bigger head than a woman of this size. It goes without saying. Church tree father in the boy's jumper. The first thing that catches my attention is the 5 head. It should be catching yours as well. Most of what I thought was attractive back then is no longer attractive. Oh my gosh. The size of that 5 head. You've been done by big feet. 5 heads. Who's that? It doesn't say. Just that face caught my attention. Carolyn Bessick Kennedy. There must be a Kennedy, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, wide blue eyes. That's a dude. Caroline Bessette. Bessette. Must be French, surely. Is that you? Dang it, the wrong one. Flamingo foot on the right. Akimbo foot on the left. It's not good enough. As if you didn't catch better pictures than that. Whitby whalebone legs. Tailored, of course. tailored. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Two ladies mincing down the red carpet. It's a shame I didn't get a stair fail in there. And then that one right there. That dog's smiling. Swear down, that dog's smiling. We got a Getty seal of approval on him. Of course, the CEO does not get to be CEO unless he's got the wrong skeleton. What is wrong with that? I don't know if that's him or not. I don't think it is. Is that him when he was younger? Alessandro Bennett. Oh, it must be his son or daughter. Daughter. I got the long narrow face, look, no cheekbones, soft eyes, high set ears. Everything that you'd attach to a woman, this bloke's got. Did it like your clavs. Did it. Goodbye. I've already got that one right. I do believe I have. Alright, I don't think I'm going to find any more. Oh look, the caricaturist is our friend. Look at the way he drew him. Closer eyes, 5 head, giant buck teeth. That it's just nonsense. I live in a land full of flip-flop ideals, lies. Everything's been inverted, including the male and female skeleton. But most importantly, the truth. The truth that you are not alone. This is not a vast universe. There's just Earth. It's a big place, but there's just Earth. Above you is heaven. Below you is hell. They want you to believe that hell is just a made-up place where all the evil people that lived here don't go. They don't go to hell, they go to heaven with you. They get to spend eternity with God just like you do, even though they did horrible, despicable, unthinkable things to children, people, etc. Of course there's a hell. It makes no sense that I'm put through this massive test to realise in faith alone that God is real, that I'm cast between good and evil. Bennett, I'm walking. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Is that you? Please be you. Dang it, he's standing. Screw you, Benetton. How many we got? 2. Is that the owl Satan bought you? What are those 2 big long wings? I don't know. Right, let's continue down this. No. Do. Got no gates, none at all. Oh no, I got 2, didn't I? Oh, shut up. Yeah. Delete. Do it again. There we go. Tiny feet as always. Flamingo foot. It's not a good capture. Female Bigfoot. Oh, there's what I'm looking for. Hello, sweetness. Save image. 1. I will take the female Bigfoot as well. 2. Is that a reverse flamingo? It is. Just lay that foot backwards. Look at that ass on it. Look at the shoulder tilt. Look at the hip twist. Look at the backside. It's screaming, "Woman!" at me. Right, let's go back. I took that one, didn't I? I don't need that one. Where's the other 2? That, oh, look at him. He's got a big head on him, hasn't he? I don't know who that is. Look at this. Confusion Snazzy Transione. just in the first 3 words, my English is triggered. Right, let's we'll take that as your face, I think. Benetton. And then I just need, I swear down that dog's smiling. It is, that dog smiling. We'll take the wonky leg and we'll take the money shot. Where's the money shot? There it is. Right there, Benetton fails the forensics. It's a girl. Here's another one, look at those eyes on her. She got whites at the top. She's properly psycho, that one. Right, we're done. Thanks for playing CSI. Next. John 5, American guitarist. John 5, John William Lowry, best known as John 5, American guitarist. His stage name was bestowed upon him in 1998, David Lee Roth solo. I think we've done Roth. Right, let's have a look at John 5. Oh my god, I'm done. Straight, oh my word. Do you know what? That one that I watched with the teapot, you know, only flat earthers are going to remember the teapot video. That looks like the dude who he lives with. The dude, I say dude, I'm now using it sparingly. The last video I watched, he was going Looney Tune on it, but I've got a feeling you're just doing it for attention, for acting skills, I don't know. Maybe you have lost your marbles during all of this. But that looks like you. It really does. It's uncanny. Right, forgetting the fake twin airbags, let's look at the neck, the jawline, the size of the mouth, the distance in those eyes, the wide but short sloping forehead, versus the flat, tall forehead, close set female eyes, the long face, the pink lips, the cupid's bow, the high set ears, the lacking of a neck. John 5 absolutely fails the forensics. There he is with giant noggin head, dolly. Just by the eyes alone you can fail him, right? Then the cheek and jaw. Let's go back. That is a girl till the cows come home. For sure. And that's a dude on the left. I've seen this many times in Flat Earth, this wrong head scenario. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice the male with the cheekbones, the soft-eyed woman, not like I do now. Na 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 na. Goodbye. Da 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 da. Has that got liquid in it? That's pretty unique. Mind you, being a rock star, you can just pay for anything, can't you? Satan has it made for you, don't cost out. Da, 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 da. Dun, dun. A girl with a clown face. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. That's probably the best picture of your face. Maybe not. It's a bit twisted though. We'll take it. He looks like Will Ferrell in that Magic film. I can't remember what they call it. Was it Will Ferrell? I can't remember what they call it. Weird. Weird is where I am. Heavenly is where I want to go. Gee, that looks like Tommy Lee. Tracy Guns. She got a porn star name. Tracy Guns is his girlfriend. Oh look, a pair of women. Do you think that's one of those Gwyneth Paltrow candles? On your birthday cake. Imagine that, someone bringing a candle on your birthday cake to blow out. It's a Gwyneth Paltrow penis candle. Smells of his penis. Like, oh yeah, it smells of my vag. Well, you ain't got a vag, so it must smell of your crusty foreskin. Right. John 5. You gonna give me a gate or what? Ain't that the truth? Tell me that's you. Fantastic. I didn't think we was going to get him, but we did. There's your money shot. It looks like Beetlejuice. Is that the only gate I've got? It's the only one I need. Oh, there's another one there. No, it's the same picture, right? Yeah, it's the same picture. Right, we'll keep that one. That's a no. That is definitely a no. Not a fucking chance, mate. No. I'll tell you what, on a night out, if I bumped into you, I'd just know. Even if I was pissed, I'd know you was a bloke. That fucking thing right there is terrible. It is. To that twat, I don't know who you were. I can't remember, I think she was Swedish. There was a twat in my Facebook a while back. And I'd done Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. And I put skulls on. Of course you know that the female skull has a much bigger forehead. So it when you're looking at the male and female skulls side by side like that, it's hard to believe that the man is the woman because of the size of the woman that you're looking at. Well, here's a giant man. What this person did was draw a red line right at the chin, and then they put a red line up here, right at the head. And said I was fixing the skulls to my agenda. She literally put a red line up there. Can you imagine stretching the skull to fit up there? It's beyond stupid. But as I've come to realise, some mothers do have them. They really do. They have the thickest people. And I'll say it again, even the thickest person is smarter than the smartest AI. AI don't even come close to the thickest person. But it's not something to be proud of. I'm sorry, but it's not. Right, we're taking that picture. That so much looks like the Teapot guy. It's unreal. Look at the sloping jawline on both. Pair of satanic pricks. Oh, should I say tarts? Pair of satanic tarts. I'm going to need a face. John 5, face. Probably not long gate, but there you go. Da-da-da-da. I think we'll take that one, John. It's not perfect of faces to skull check, slightly tilted, but I'll take it. Da-da-da-da. And we're done. We're done, John 5. Thanks for playing CSI. Next. Olga Buzova. Olga Buzova is a Russian media personality. Sigmund Buzova is regarded one of the most successful Russian contemporary entertainers. Well, let's have a look at Olga. Olga's a dude. Olga looks like any typical male footballer. Female footballer, I mean. I got a stupid ass neck, for sure. Singer, Russian. Can we get a better look at? Oh my, that's a dude. Sorry. What is that? Ah, wooga! What is that? That's a bit bulgy down there, mate. That ain't. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer women with bushes that don't push back against the fabric of your knickers. He looks like J-Lo. He looks like, you can put anyone in there. Let's check the widest part on this person look, and it's right about there, look. Widest part, above the crotch. It's a man till the cows come home. Na. Goodbye. He's got a penis. His eyes too wide. Right, is that him? Sid the Sloth eyes, wide but short, sloping forehead. It's a rectangle shape. It's not oval. It's not egg shaped. It's still got a wide jaw. We're looking for gaits to prove what we're saying. Look at them shoulders. Look at them calves. Look at that neck. It's like a tree trunk. It's like an old oak tree. Uprooting, popping out of the shoulders. Is that your girlfriend? She's a soppy looking twat, isn't she? Yeah. You know what she looks like? She looks like that prettiest criminal in the world. That was a girl as well. Because I just love to make us lust after our own genders. Give me gates. You've got a long arm, haven't you? Just saying, look where that hand stops. If you had balls and testicles, you'd be able to cover them, wouldn't you? Goodbye. Again, no gates. Come on, Russian dude. I've got a problem with both of them. What is that? Olga Buzova. I don't know who that is, but he looks pretty menacing, doesn't he? Olga Buzova walking. Are you going to give us what we want? I don't think he is, you know. No, it's not happening. There's no pictures for your dude, for your request. Olga Buzova. Da 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 da. It really kills me when I come and I do the request, right? If I haven't done the person, like I haven't done this person, I will come and do the request live on the show. The person asks me to do a request. Most of the time, they don't even look for my videos. They don't even know I've got a channel. And then a couple of days later, they're like, Olga was over. I've done it already. There's no pics. And then they start to send me face pic after face pic after face pic after face pic. I'm like, I can see it's a man, but what I'm looking for are gate shots, because none of it make. Look at the side. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Just looking at the bowling size head, look, bowling ball size head. The pictures I'm looking for are gates, or a penis packing bikini shot will do nicely as well, but what I'm looking for are gates. If I can't find gates, there's no point in me even investigating them. But they're still insistent, just do the skull. I don't want to just do the skull. I'll leave that. There it is, look. I said it was that criminal, the prettiest criminal in the world, and that's who that was. It was that person. Jeremy what? Jeremy Meeks, that's the one. I did her. That's a girl. But that's not him, is it? That's not who I'm looking for, is it? Is that him? Chloe Green, no, dang it. And there's Jeremy Meeks in full mince look. Female gate, hip twist, shoulder dip, akimbo. Jeremy Meeks, the world's most pretty criminal. It's a girl. He spreads from underneath the elbow, look, and he continues to get wider and wider and wider, and it's only the shorts that are stopping you from seeing that his collarbone stops here, look, his clavicle stops there, and you draw a line straight down, and you've got a problem. There's not a lot I can do for Olga Buzova. That's it, we're done. There's no gates. Next. Jake Shears. Never ever heard of him. Let's have a look. Images. Jake Shears. FTM contouring. It's a woman. It's a woman by far. Don't be put off by the hands. They might be even photoshopped. I don't know. Let's have a look. They don't look so big there, do they? Jake Shears. Let me have a look. What does he do? I didn't even read what he does. Why is he with Elton John? Jake Shears. Stage name Jake Shears, American musician best known for his co-lead vocalist, New York City pop rock Scissor. Oh, it's the Scissor Sisters. I'm gonna take your mama out all night and show her what it's all about. I get her jacked up on some cheap champagne. Straight away, instantly, I've got the wrong head. It's a tiny skull. Ignore the Adam's raisin implant that's off to one side. High set ears. Look at those eyelashes, they're gorgeous. No brow bone whatsoever, look. Soft eyes. Flat forehead. We need a square shot of that face. Oh, there's the truth. In plain sight. I'm gonna take your mama out all night, yeah, and show you what it's all about. As above, so below. I get her jacked up on some cheap champagne. And there she is, showing off her chicken wings. She got wonky eye. I don't know what's going on there, but that eye there is... Did it? She got no Adam's apple. This is a woman showing off what testosterone's done to her arms. But we got wonky titties. Straight away, it takes a bit of training to see it, but this boob is bigger than that boob. It's where the doctor came in, chopped up the muscle here. Remember, a woman's breasts hang from the collarbone up there, and they pinch together just here. So the doctor has to come in and separate them, otherwise they will still look like breasts, even when they remove the tissue. This is how I caught Bruce Lee out. Look, it's Tuesday night. And Nana's got her titties out, look, all day long. What is this, look? It's the truth in plain sight. I've got mastectomy scars. I've got titties. I got wonky, necrotic nipples. It's a dude. This is not real. The Adonis belt isn't even look. It's not even straight. What's the word I'm looking for? Symmetrical. Only women get these uneven breasts. And women pretend to get uneven Adonis belts. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, and here's my spout. Sounds like a little teapot. Jake Shears. He's had it sheared off, that's why. Like the old Geldof. Geldof. He's had it gelded off. This one's had it sheared off. Not like he had one in the first place. The only thing that got sheared off on Jake is breasts. They sheared her breasts off. And now she sits there mocking you lot. Because she's actually a cocksucker. Aren't you, Jake? Likes a bit of cock. We've got a female broken leg right there. I'm gonna take your mama out all night, yeah, and show her what it's all about. I get her jacked up on some cheap champagne. Soft clavicles. Again, female hip indent showing. Right, we're going to want some gates, Jake. Uh-oh. That don't look Masonic, does it, Jake? You Illuminati scumbag. I saw people were talking about, that's just wrong, isn't it? All the missing children. I don't believe in any of it. I think it's bollocks. All the Jimmy Savile stuff and the Myra Hindley and Fred West is all tosh. If millions and millions of children were going missing every year, there'd be uproar. Absolute uproar. You'd have to be taking them from every single town in every single country where everybody would know about it. Missing children, not been found, missing children. It's bollocks. It's like, what did we call it? Eddie Griffin, when he's talking about it in one of his comedy shows. Tell him I did it. Tell him I said it, it's called. It's like, he's on about them on the milk cartons. Have you seen me? It's bollocks. Children do run away, but they're always found because the police make such an effort about it. The ones that go missing are the ones from these stupid high-profile cases. Inline footfall, it's a woman. Yellow shoes, 13, father. There's another one, flamingo. What the are you wearing? Oh, if that ain't taking the piss. She got big red boots on, mate. Oh, they've both got it on. Oh, look. Drag king, drag queen. What's going on? Oh, it's a show they're in. So, yeah, I don't believe in any of the stories that they print up. The Sound of Freedom. It's a bag of tosh. I'm not saying that kids don't go missing, but not on the numbers they're telling you. Why would they? Right, this is the best part of it. They've got all the money in the world. They've got breeding centres, right? They've got breeding farms where they breed humans for this. entertainment, and etc. If you can breed humans like that in a facility underground, you don't need to take the children from up above, do you? Where you would cause panic and upset everywhere you look. If you were taking millions and millions of children, every single town would have missing children in it. Do they drink adrenochrome? Same thing. I don't know. I don't know if they just made it all up. I'll tell you this much, right? Adrenochrome does not keep you looking young. It's not the fountain of life, if it exists. It's not none of those things they told you about at all. Right, we're done. Save image. 1, 2, 2 gates. Terrible, but that's the money shot right there. Oh, did I put walking in? 1 second. I'm gonna take your mama out all night, yeah. Show her what it's all about. He stands like Tom Cruise in Top Gun, look. Hip kicked out, it's a woman. And let the good times all hang out. Is that another one? Oh, look at that inline footfall, you little beauty. Get images. We've got any more? No. That's a beauty though, right at the end. Thank you very much. Did I get a face? I don't think I took a face, did I? Let's get a face shot for you. Some cheese champagne. Wrinkly, Sharpay, flat forehead, no brow bone, soft rounded eyes, look, beautiful eyelashes, high set ears, sloping jawline, pointing chin, no one black on no track here. Thanks for playing CSI with us. What's his name? Jake Shears. Another one fails the test. I've seen many of these celebrities fall in the last 2 years. Lally Husband. But the ones that, oh, this ain't happening. I don't know what you've asked me for here. There's pictures everywhere. I'm going all over the shop. Lally Husband. Is that his actual name? This one. People keep asking me for this one. Look at them pork chop sideburns. How close those eyes are. There were no gates for Javier Milei. Find me them. Find me the 5 gates. I'll do the rest. But I'm not spending an evening looking through videos for someone's gate who's not important to me. It's not a household name. Lally Husband. I don't look. There aren't even any pictures. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know who Lally Husband is for a start. Mariana Lally Esposito. Right, you won't even give me the right name. Oh my gosh, I'm about to lose my temper with this one. Give me that. Mariana Lally Esposito. Lally Husband. Screaming out loud. Oh, I'm about to bin it. You better copy and paste that this time. There we go. Right. There we go. That's who I'm meant to be looking at. Lally Esposito. I wish you'd get these names right when you ask me for stuff. Right, where are we? China Suarez. Never heard of him. Martina Stossel. Juan Pedro Lanzini. Veronica Sanchez. Don't know any of these names. There's an Argentinian singer, actress, model, dancer. She began her career as a children's entertainer. Right, images. Right, this one. I got deep set eyes. That's quite a brow bone on you. strong out. Right, hang on. Right, I'm just going to check the back file because that picture's ringing in my head. Esposito. Fine. Giancarlo Esposito. No, you've got me. We'll continue. Right, looking at the square jaw, diesel, deep set far apart eyes, wide but short sloping forehead. That's 4 male markers in the one picture. Again, the brow bone, the short, wide sloping forehead. There's the male cheekbones. There's the square jaw. I've now got male shoulders added in there. A picture with your boyfriend would be nice. Is that him? Soft eyes on the girl on the right. The egg-shaped face, square jawed by a chin implant. It's not real. It's not even square. One-eyed symbolism. That's a dude. It reminds me of not Carmen Electra, Nigella Lawson. I'm seeing. There's one. That's a dude. Straight legs, the knees are together, it's a space between feet. I can't see it all, but I don't need to. I can tell. There's no hip twist, look. There's no shoulder dip. It's Houston, we have a problem time. Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you all through your wild days. Your mad existence. I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. But they love to take the piss, don't you? You just love to take the piss. Every chance they get, they mock him. Let's see if we can get this one walking. They don't look like women's legs, do they? How big are them shoes? Oh, it's not happening. It's another one with no pictures. How many gates did I get? One. That one. Did I put walking in? Let's have a look. I did now. No, that is the same picture set, isn't it? Yeah, nothing there. One gate. That's terrible. Is this Santa Evita? The truth is I never left you all through my wild days, my mad existence. Yeah, there's no gates, sorry. I don't know if I can do it just off the one. One gate, that's terrible. Go on then, I'll do it and then I don't have to come back. Oh, good evening, Miss D. God, it's not what I know he's not. But they love to mock him. Well, they're mocking us through him, you know, mocking him. It's us that are truly mocking, because God ain't mocked. Let me try. Oh, I didn't finish. Let's just try these two searches. Oh, I did search. There's nothing. Airport. Oh, there's one. It's not a gate, or is it? Augustina Camphor. It's not even a person we're looking for. Alright, I'm done. Give me a face so I can get out of here. Remember, they will stick out their tongues. But to whom do ye mock? There's the one we wanted. Save image, and then I'll take the one gate, which is terrible. Oh, there it is. Oop, there it is. Yeah, save image. And I'm done just like that. Loretta Lynn, I've done this one, there's no gates. I remember, look at, it's that outfit right there. That's how I remember doing it, pinching of the fingers. I see a male skull instantly. First thing I see. Deep set far apart eyes, wide cheekbones, short but wide sloping forehead. Square jaw, is that the wife? So Oliver Doolin. The Doolin banjo. That's just a bloke. You gotta be kidding me. Tell me you can't see it. Yeah, it's a dude all day long. But I already know the answer. There's no gates. Let's go walking. That's as close as you're gonna get. Oh no, there's one. Oh, it's a shame I can't see that leg. Because there's no gates for Loretta Lynn. Maybe one there. Is that Roger Moore? It looks like Roger Moore. My friend died on 9/11, pumping gas. Cause you fucking did. Hey, taking a piss. That's the only gate, I think. Loretta Lynn. You should sing a song about it, Loretta. I lost my friend while he was pumping glass. He did not see the airplane that passed. Right, Loretta Lynn is not giving me any gates whatsoever. He's stingy. Let's go public. Too shy. Eye to eye. Is that you? Following my grandmother's footsteps? No. That's the grandson then. Or daughter, I can't tell. He's got long hair though. Loretta Lynn, not giving up the ghost. Give me a gate shot, will ya? Is that one? Oh, it bloody well is. Pick the fine time to leave me, Lucille. Do 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 do. Picked fine time to leave me, man face. Look at the squareness of that jaw. That big old dirty man hand. but she had manners. You picked a fine time to leave me loose, Will. Casey Musgraves. I don't want Casey, I want Loretta Lynn. Well, I got 3. I didn't think I was going to get 3. Oh, is that another one? Please tell me that's you. Oh, it bloody well is. Lovely. I got 4. I didn't think I was going to get 4, but I did. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm done. Loretta Lynn fails the forensics. It's a dude with a wide face, if you wasn't guessing it. Huge set of ivories, look. Ivory Madonna. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's got a big square face. I need a better shot of your mug. Is that him now? Look like death warmed up pop. Loretta Lynn. Oh my word, that's a big head you got, mate. Wide ass cheekbones. Yeah, we'll take that as your face. Thanks, Loretta. Thanks for playing CSI. 2 first names. See you later, Loretta Lynn. Next. Michael Oher is a former American tackle who played National Football League in the 8s. Okay. Well, we're just going to cut the mustard here and go straight to walking. Rather than waste my life. Yeah, this is not happening. I can tell you now. Oh, maybe there's one there. What's that? I can't see it. Look at that hip twist though. Arms akimbo. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There ain't no gates. I'll give it another go. That's not him. That's someone else. That's someone playing him. She's got a big ass. The Blind Side. Yeah, we're done. It's not happening. Your request is in the pan. There are no gates. It's a waste of my time even trying to go through this investigation. I'll give you a quick look at the face. I got a flat forehead, no brow bone, soft droopy eyes, small mouth, and of course, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. There you go. What's that doing there? What's that? Come here. That's one right. Oops. Do you know what? Why won't that bloody move? You're boring me. There we go. Can I find that? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. It is there, guys.
Was there or wasn't there a woman?
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman?
I'm keeping it. Right, Stephen Gerrard needs an update. Images. Now the Scotland skipper. Is he Scotland? Glasgow? I don't know. Somewhere up north. She's somewhere up north. I got closer eyes. Pudgy Wudgy nose. That reminds me of Vinny. Is that you, Vinny? Let's have a look. Soft, closer eyes. Again and again. She'd have been quite pretty, Stephen Gerrard. She would. She'd have been quite a pretty girl. But no, they took off her breasts and gave her testosterone to drink. Now she looks like this. Squashy face. Can't we get a decent shot of your mug to start me off? We're getting there. Come on now. Nearly. Yeah. Sloping jaw pointing chin. There we go. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin. It really does look like Ricky Martin. Give me a bloody decent sized picture of your oh my god, this is driving me nuts. As if I can't find a picture of your face, Gerard. Everything I want small. Right, we'll do it the hard way. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard face. It's too small again. No. Steven Gerrard there, mate. This is driving me berserk. Give me a decent picture of your face. There we go. Well, I'm taking that. Gate shopping. Let's go walking. Steven Gerrard doing the flamingo, mate. There's a full mint right there. Steven Gerrard's girl. 1. That's another one there. 2. Three. Look at that akimbo leg. They're all doing it though, look. They're all women. 3. No. Ooh, that's a bit close. So's that one. Dun, 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 dun. I like that one. One more, Stephen. One more gate. If you're going to give me it. Oh, gate. Oh, that's a nice one right there, Stevie. What's going on there? Sugar plum. Dum dum dum. Lollipop, lollipop. Lolly, lollipop. Is that another one there as well? It is. We're done. Steven Gerrard's girl, save images. Well, let me have it. Screw you, whoever it is. Sports Kida. Where that one? 1. Okay. 1, 2 with this one. 3. 4. Kimbo from both sides. And I like that one. 5. There's a better one, isn't there? There it is. 6. Is that the money shot or was there one more? 7. There we go. Now we're done. Steven Gerrard. Even though I've already done yet, we're going to revamp you. I don't like that face. Let's find another one. Steven. Come on now. Oh, that's not you. But he has got some squashy eyes, whoever it is. Uh-oh. Houston, we've got a pretty eyelash problem. Right, Gerard, I'm taking that picture there, Gerard. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's the one I want, Stephen. I like that one as well, though. That's the same one again, isn't it? That keeps getting me. I think we'll take that one. If I need another one, I'll come back and I will get it. Thanks for playing. CSI next. Liu Xiaojun. Liu Xiaojun. Liu Xiaojun. Sounds like you lose your balloon. I get sat comfy. There we go. Right, where were we? Oh yeah. Liu Xiaojun, Chinese weightlifter. Chances of getting his gate negligible, but we're gonna have a look. You never know. You got short arms. His arms don't even pass his crotch. What's going on there? That's not a male trait, is it? Is this the whole lot of them? That one looks like he's got titties. That one's definitely got Bruce Lee titties. I can see the rippage. This one's got Bruce Lee titties as well. I can see the rippage. That one I can't really tell. Right, Chinese weightlifter. Liu Junjiao. Liu Junjiao. When you can't see mastectomy scars, it's because these people are younger and the technique they use to remove the breast changed. They no longer have to do an incision across the chest. They can just go in through the armpit and suck the breast out, and then the arm actually covers up any scarring that they may have. That looks like one right there. That big dot under the arm. That looks like it could well be exactly what I was talking about. We're about to find out if this is a boy or a girl. We're going gate shopping. Yeah, I didn't think we was going to find gates. You got some close together eyes, haven't you? Little coffee bean eyes, whoever that is. Strongman Martin Lysis trains with Olympic weighter Liu Xiaojun. I don't know if they're picking up the weights that they say they are. You know when it says like this weighs 500 kilos, what happens if it's only weighing 200? Walking. Let's say there's a limit that a man could pick up. Let's say it's, let's just say it's 300 kilo. Let's say that's the tops, and that's a real big man. You'd have to fake these weights to say 300 because a woman can't lift it. Because there are real men out there that do test their own strength and know what they can pick up. And the only way to fool those men into believing that this is a man is to fake the weights on each end. So he's only picking up 200 key instead of 400. Does that make sense? I can kind of go with that. I heard Hans Warmack say it a long time ago. They're using fake weights, which I could believe. If you are a woman and you can't physically lift the same as a man, simply because of your skeleton and structure, no matter how much testosterone you gear, you don't have the upper body strength to lift it, then you'd have to fake the weights to make real men who can lift 300-400 pounds believe that these are men doing it. That's a nice ass and scissor legs there. Yeah, this ain't happening. Chinese weightlifter, you got no chances, no pictures. Next. Jason Benoit. That's a 5 head. That's a woman. Till the cows come. Look how quick it is. It's a woman. Based on alone on 5 heads. Just on that top of that skull I'm basing it. She's a girl. They say you can't identify a person whilst the skin is still on. There's a load of bollocks, of course you can. What you didn't expect was for all these to be secretly flipped. So you weren't. It's kind of broadsiding your trust. Well, not just your trust, but your observational skills. It was broadsided because you never expected someone to do this to you, right? To pretend to all of them, for all of them to be doing it. There's got to be a reason, right, that all of them are doing it. There's got to be a reason that they're all hailing Satan. Because you don't believe in God, because you have no faith or instinct towards God, God doesn't give it back to you. You have to get his attention. Once you have his attention, though, it's quite a gift being bestowed with the knowledge. He looks like Flat Earth. What do they call him? Mac. He reminds me of Mac, Flat Earth Mac. What do they call the Canadian one? I can't remember what they called him. Here. Supposed to be dead as well. Another one that died. Another one that was on my channel died. 5 of them died all within a few months of each other. Gibby, Flatpool, Mac, Rob Skeeber, but he never came on the channel. Who was the other 2? There was 2 others that died that was on the channel. Is that not bizarre that 5 people that visited my old channel are all brown bread now? Jason Benoit. The pictures have gone ski whiff all of a sudden. Let's go back to the top. That is definitely a girl. No shadow of a doubt. Just the droopy eyes are doing it. 5 heads. Let's see if we can get the walking. I don't think we're going to for some reason. I think this one's going to draw a blank. And it does. It draws a blank. It's probably an internet celebrity. I don't know who gave me this request. Jason Benoit. It's a woman. Till the cows come home. 5 heads. Oval shaped head. The face is small and the head is big. When it comes to looking at people, only a woman has the face is small and the head is big. A man has face is big, head is small. The exact opposite. As within, so without. There's nothing else I can do for you. Simply because there are no gates. I'll tell you what, I give you the benefit of the doubt and put it in public. But it's not going to happen. I'd have seen something there if it was there. Yeah, we're done. Next, Jason Benoit not going on the list. Whoever requested it, find me the gates. You know how it works. Go to video, find me Jason walking, take 5 stills on the highest resolution possible and post me them. As always, I don't receive those requests. Because in reality, you don't give a I am up. Next. Next. There we go. I've just lost my skulls. Didn't I? Dang it. Never mind. Kate Del Castillo Negrete is... he's got 5 names. Kate Del Castillo Negrete Trillo is a Mexican-American actress. I have looked at this person before. It's definitely a dude. He reminds me of Amanda Holden right there. The size of his head. 1,000-yard stare, anyone? Another 1,000. It's a dude with long hair. 1,000-yard stare. What's Sean Penn got to do with this? Oh yeah, she was with Sean Penn when he met El Chapo. The FBI couldn't find El Chapo. Look how close together El Chapo's eyes are. The FBI couldn't find. They've made it into a TV series. Get to, you're kidding me. What's going on with that widow's peak? He's got an inverted widow's peak. The FBI couldn't find her. The CIA couldn't find her. The KGB, MI5, MI6, and all the alphabet agencies could not find El Chapo. But do you know who did? Sean Penn did. Sean Penn, arms around her, and there's Kate Del Castillo. So Sean and Kate found the world's most notorious drug dealer. $14 billion he was worth a year, or whatever. And yeah, there you go. That's the picture I've used before. Look at that. Hello, Wildlife and Fisheries. You think they'd have got her some clean shoes on her feet, wouldn't you? She looks like an urchin off the street. Kate Del Castillo is a dude. Till the cows come out. You don't need any help, right? Square jaw, big mouth, far apart eyes, bowling ball for a skull. We're done. Just look at the difference in their heads. Which one of them's got high mounted eyes? Which one of them's got deep set eyes? And then it just slowly but surely, it all falls apart. The whole shebang. It's the most beautiful thing that God gave us, was the skeletons, because we can tell them apart, and we do tell them apart. It can be done just by looking at the face. I'm sure you agree this. Not everyone is easy to do. Not everyone can see it, firstly, and not everyone is easy to see. But once you get the hang of it, they start to look like each other. The same secondaries ring out every time. The square jaw, the big mouth, deep set far apart eyes, the head shaped like a bowling ball. Right, we're going gate shopping. If there are any. There's something. La Sirena. That ain't a Sirena. Wrong angle. Right angle. 1. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. That right there, boys and girls, is a dude. There he is again. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. And it really is this simple, boys and girls, to discover the lies in this world. You just look at somebody walking. God makes it simple to see. You should try asking him for some enlightenment, some information. Don't ask him for £1 million. Don't ask him for a house in Hawaii. Ask him for the gift of knowledge and see what happens. Because when I found out that the earth was flat, it rocked my world. It really did. I discovered God. And just on the basic fact that I knew I wasn't spinning. I found God, or God found me, whichever way you want to look at it. I don't think I was ever lost to him. I've lost myself, but to him, I don't think any of us are lost. He's just waiting for us to realise what's going on, what the truth is in this world. Now, we've been blindsided and derailed from wherever humanity should be. You know, we're in a different spot from what it was intended to be. God never intended for money and control and wars and pestilence and all the rest of it. He never planned that. That was all Satan's doing. People say to me, I don't believe in Jesus, don't believe in the devil. Well, they do believe in the devil and they hate Jesus. That's a fact. I've had it fear stand many times, over and over and over. Some people say Jesus is a Freemason. Oh, we heard it today. Jesus is a Freemason. Blah, 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 blah. Masons lie, Jesus doesn't. Russell Brand's got 33 tattooed on his wrist. He's a 33rd degree Mason. Why do they love that number so much? I would hazard the guess that it's because they murdered Jesus at the age of 33, as it states. Not the fact that Jesus was a 33rd degree Mason. Masons don't tell the truth. Jesus did. I can't find fault in the red letters. If someone can, it'd be nice. But I can't. Don't want to tell me that Jesus was a cross-dresser. If I go and check the pictures of Jesus, which are not the pictures of Jesus, remember this, they're all based on Robert Powell's face. Robert Powell played Jesus in the 1970s version. Apparently before that it was Caesar Borgia was the face of Jesus. Caesar Borgia. But it's not Jesus, is it? You do realise that. This is not Jesus. This is not his face. It's just what they said he looked like. Jesus was born in the Middle East. I find it highly unlikely that Jesus is a white man living in the Middle East. But there you go. They rearranged all of history. They rewrote it. The victors get to rewrite history. This picture here, though, this one is very, very interesting. This one right here. Why can't I find a picture of it? There's a bigger version of it right there. I want to show all of it, though. I want to see this here. Because they do make a good point. Da Vinci, whoever painted all these pictures and Sistine Chapel, you got to admit whoever did that was a pretty good painter, right? Especially if he did it by hand, a fantastic painter. Leonardo painted this picture of Christ, which I would say that's pretty wide jaw, wide top, wide cheekbones, and a wide bottom. He gave him pretty broad shoulders as well, and a flat chest. I think he represented this as a man, not as Jesus. I can't tell you what Jesus looked like. I don't know. Nobody fucking does. It's just a load of bollocks. Maybe they did make it up off Caesar Borgia's face, right? The Pope. He's the Pope's son. So here's, right, this is the one that everybody thinks is Jesus. Christ, Hollywood, right? It's Robert Powell. If I was to skull check quite a lot of these, see, this one shows Jesus with a suntan. This one shows him with a suntan. Not so much in the 1500s. Look, they changed the face of Jesus. But if I was to skull check, I mean, this one here, it looks like Flat Earth Jamie. That one looks like Jamie. What did they call that channel that Jamie had? Jamie was meant to be autistic, right? And another one, hated Jesus. La 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 la. They all hate Jesus for one reason or another. If I was to skull check most of the pictures of Jesus, I would get wrong representations, like the long face, the close set eyes, particularly on these ones. Which is what we've got here, look, the long face and the close set eyes, again and again and again. This is not Jesus. So when people ask me to skull check these pictures of Jesus, I already have done. I already know that most of them are going to fit a female. I think the only one I fitted properly was the Turin Shroud, but that's a faded image. I still couldn't get a perfect representation because it's not Jesus. Fake Jesus, real Jesus. Do you know what I mean? How I get it, right? That is a fake Jesus. They just made it up. Where did you get that from? Jesus' body was risen again from the dead. You fucking morons. So where did they get this real representation of Jesus from? It's just an artist's opinion, impression. It's nonsense. I would find it very surprising if Jesus was white like they showed us. He grew up in the Middle East. But everything was rewritten by them. So no, I can't tell you what Jesus looked like, and skull checking Masonic images is not going to get me anywhere. But this is Caesar Borgia, and this is who they based the image of Jesus on in the 1500s. So they say. Just like they say there was no letter J up until 400 years ago. So his name, if it had been anything, would be Isis. Iusis, with an I, not a J. If any of that bollocks is true. I'm not here to test your knowledge of the Bible or your faith. That's yours. It's your personal journey. Mine is I was led to God by the man on the cross. It's the first thing I saw before I realised God was real. The last image in my mind when I recognised that God is very real was Jesus on a cross. And I can admit, yeah, all right, fair enough, they've put Jesus in there as a story, right? I can admit, you can say that if that's what you want to believe. I can admit that they've done that. If that's what they've done, I can admit it when it comes. Fair enough. But what harm is there in believing in the goodness of Christ, even if he was a story? What harm is there in doing so? There's none, because the teachings of Jesus, whether he was real or a story that they made up, immensely satisfying and make you a good person at heart, right? That's what it does. So when I hear people just instantly hating all over it, it makes me draw questions towards that person every time, because there's only clarity when you realise that God exists. There's only clarity thereafter. And for me, I received most of that clarity in the Bible's words from Jesus. He told me I would know them by their fruits, and I have done so many times before and ignored it. My gut instinct telling me this person's a Satanist, this person's an evil person, this person has no cares in the world. And because of these people, that's why the world is the way it is. Man upon man, brother upon brother, sister on sister, we all fight and fall out over nothing, over the pettiest things. Most of the time it's money, right? Be it the root of all evil, people fall out over it. You owe me 200 quid, even over a tenner. People kill each other over money. Over small amounts, big amounts, money left in wills. They'll kill people who kill their husband to get insurance claims, etc. All for money. And the only reason for it is they have no moral compass. If you knew that God was real, you wouldn't do 95% of what you've done in your life. You wouldn't do it if you knew God was real. Anyway, Caesar Borgia is meant to be the face of Christ. You decide. They might have changed his image. They might have translated the book differently. But it still stands to this day. It touches people's hearts all around the world. There's got to be a certain amount of truth in it for this to happen. Anyway, was looking at Kate Costello do whatever. I don't think we're going to find a Gates. Walking. And there it is, a bloke touching his fake tatas, making normal guys, oh so horny, I'm so horny. That one looks like Andy McDowell. Is that Andy McDowell? I don't know who that is. It looks like Andy McDowell in the middle. It's not. Oh no, that's Kate Costello, isn't it? They look so weird. That really does look like Andy McDowell. There's no Gates. That picture there of El Chapo, look how close together her eyes are. She properly looks like a woman. Yeah, we got no Gates. Kate Costello. No, he's trying to walk like a woman there. He's not washing though. I just, for a split second, I just saw Kate Beckinsale there for a split second. Again, they look so familiar. Look at a man face staring back at you. I saw another one there. Where was it? Right there. Look at that 1,000 yard stare. You gotta be kidding me if you can't see that. The square jaw, the squared eyes with a 1,000 yard male stare, looking right back at you. Nothing sexy about it at all. It's a bloke. Look at it. It's a man with long hair pretending to be a woman. God made you the way you are. He made all life the way it is, and it was so. If you're not happy with what God made you, well, you can take it up with him when you meet him. But you're going to have to answer for all the sins you committed along the way. For those that knew he was real and did this to us, I don't fancy your chances. Not at all. But God is forgiving, and if it's true in your heart and you're a good person, God can forgive you, right? That's the glory of God. That's the grace of God that can do that for you. No one else can. I did get some Gates. I forgot about them too. We can go back and get them. Is that another one there? Which one? This one. Nice. Is that another one there? Nice. I just need one more. And there it is. We're done. Kate Costello just became a dude. Jesus told me, let him without sin cast the first stone. It's not for me to judge these people. You and I were born into this unnatural world as natural beings. These people were born in unnaturally, into an extreme environment where the exact opposite is taught and practiced. That to me is sick. Why would you do that to a child? It's beyond me. But such is the world that we live in. Nobody has that right to do that to a child without consent. So yeah, I can't empathise with these people because I don't know what it's like. just like they can't empathise with me being normal. But I do know, I feel greatly, I feel a sense of sorrow for them, for what for what their parents did to them, or whoever it was that did it to them, without their consent. I feel a great sense of sorrow for that. I can't empathise with it, but I can feel great sorrow. I can feel your sorrow also, especially if you grow up and you don't want to be part of it. I can't even imagine what that's like, and you can't leave. Don't even ask me what that's like or what that feels like. Being made to do something against your will. It's tantamount to rape, no matter what it is, right? What the is that? Awooga! I don't know what that is. That's a strange shadow right there. Right, I've got the 5 gates. Let's go back and get his big old man mush. I'll tell you what, I'll take that 1,000-yarder. That one or that one? Oh, we'll take that one. He looks like Mariah Carey a bit there. Save image. And just like that, what's his name? Kate Del Castillo fails the forensics. It's a dude. Next. Daniel Dennett. I don't fancy your chances. This is some sort of philosopher and writer. I can't see it happening personally, but we'll have a quick look. She's a tall girl, if that's her. Oh, she's a tall girl. There's the Queen of the Netherlands, Queen of Holland. There's the Queen Mother of Holland. There's the King of Holland. So I'm assuming that that's your husband with those massive shoulders. There's no wonder that one's turned to one side. Imagine if he turned square on. Well, you don't get to stand with those 5 people, those 4 people, unless you're in some sort of club, Daniel. Give me one more night. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is not happening. Daniel Dennett's got no pictures, mate. Let's just put a walk. Walking and computer says no. Right, it's a skull check and that's it. I'm telling you now. I'm not going to make an actual skull check, there's no point. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. I've got no brow bones, soft eyes, and I can't tell because all the hair's in the way. That's all you're going to get. This person's really tall as well, so you're going to need a gate. I'm done. Next, it is Sam Harris. Never heard of him. Sam Harris is an American philosopher and neuroscientist. She's also a girl with soft, pudgy cheeks, no brow bone, no cheekbone, no jawbone, no trachea or Adam's apple. Images. Wow, that's just changed person all of a sudden. I'm absolutely fucking confused. Who's this then? Amanda Edwards. That's not Amanda Edwards, surely. Right, this is the person we're looking for. Oh, it looks like David Schwimmer off Friends. Wide long face, rounded closer eyes, rounded jawbone to boot. Let's have a look at images. Oh, he's friends with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Meditation, the mind and free will. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with meditating on things and thinking about them. If you actually think that you go into some higher realm and talking to God, that's not happening. You're living in La La Land, you're fantasizing. That's not the way God talks or shows you things. He does it in miraculous ways. These people that talk about going to these higher states of consciousness and all this stuff that they talk about, in reality, they're making it up. It's the same as cold reading, talking to the dead. It's a load of bollocks. There is no point in meditation where it makes you smarter than me or Holly Begley, hello Holly Begley, or Angie or Denise. It don't make you no smarter than none of us. If you don't know what's going on in this world, if you don't know the world's flat, then we are on a higher plane of meditation and thought than you are. If you don't recognise that God's real, we're on a higher state and plane than you are. I never realised before any of this the damage that I was doing, not only to my own soul but to those around me, because I too was telling lies. I remember the day when I started teaching Raish gravity, and I'd literally been at it for 3 weeks trying to get his head around it to understand how it all works, and just as he was getting the hang of it, I discovered the earth was flat and gravity didn't exist. Imagine that. I had time to stop what I was about to do to my son, teaching this absolute horseshit that is gravity. That's all it is. The book is 3 times bigger than the Bible. The theory of gravity is 3 times thicker than the Bible, and it isn't finished. If you can't finish something in one breath, it's not the truth. The truth is always simple. It's always an A to B answer. It doesn't go round the park. It doesn't go from A to T to P to M to H to G to B to A. It's not the way it works. It's just a straight line. The truth is always simple. And that's the beauty that God left in this world. The truth is always simple. It's never complexed. For example, did my wife cheat on me? Did my husband cheat on me? The answer is either yes or no. It's that simple. Is the earth flat or is it a ball? Is the earth spinning or is it not? Everything has a simple answer. And right there, in lies the truth, right? There's a simplicity of truth. It's right there, it's in front of you, it's in plain sight. And so are the lies. They mix the lies in with the truth. And that's how this world ended up in such a terrible state. It is in a terrible state, right? Of perpetual debt and sickness and poverty. It's going to be perpetual. It will never change. The people in control of this system, these people, don't want it to change, because when it does, they lose control of the world. They lose all of their money and all of their power in one go. It's just banks are gone, everything, all the mortgages are gone on the say-so of the world. When all the world says it together, you bankers, the banks are gone. When all of the world acknowledges God is real once more, I do believe that God's going to just, he's going to open at him. He's going to open at him. But that's what they do. They suppress the knowledge. God said, my children are destroyed through knowledge. My people are destroyed through lack of knowledge. And that's exactly what it is. I had a lack of knowledge of this world, of the environment I live in. If I knew it was stationary, it wasn't spinning, I'd soon come to the conclusion, where am I? How did I get here? Why am I here? All these questions I would ask within myself if I hadn't been blindsided into believing that I was a monkey on a spinning ball. If I hadn't been told that space, it's not heaven, it's space, and they're up there flying about inside heaven, forget about it. God would not allow these flippers anywhere near heaven. You got no chance. That's why the firmament's there. Electromagnetic barrier, most probably. You've seen rockets hitting it and spiraling against it. Trying to get out of here. That's all they want to do. We gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. Because they're trapped here. They are trapped here for eternity. You are not. You have the chance to be with your Heavenly Father. I mean, what would be more wonderful than to spend the rest of eternity with God? You can ask Him every question and get every answer, a truthful one, and never be lied to again. That'd be heaven. Not to be lied to again. Not to worry about trusting in anything, because trust isn't needed. You know, it's only the truth. It's only the truth. Right, Sam Harris, never heard of her. Some sort of debate about the look of it. If she's look at a wonky eye on her. If she's talking to Jordan Peterson, then she's in the club. I never get. Well, maybe I have spoken to Jordan Peterson. Maybe I've spoken to Donald Trump on soccer accounts. Maybe I have, but that's not talking to them, is it? It's not the same as face to face. I'm Jordan Peterson. Talk to me. That's different, you know. If they're having to come in my chat and talk to me on soccer accounts, then they're not talking to me as Jordan Peterson or Donald Trump or whoever who came and visited. And I know you did come and visit, you celebrity motherfucker. Nearly swore. I know you did. I don't know how many, and I don't know. Well, I know one that I definitely spoke to. Guy Martin. Was it Guy Martin? 2 first names. Definitely spoke to that one in disguise. This one lives near me. This one. They came in. This one was in the chat on a soccer account, and they asked me what. As soon as I saw the picture, I started laughing just at the eyes, and I was asked, "What are you laughing at?" I said, well, "The eyes definitely. It's a girl for sure. The eyes." I said, "The pork chop sideburns are what triggered me into asking me questions, because they knew that he was in the chat. She was in the chat listening to me, and I was like, you know, when you go to Turkey on holiday and you get like a fake Lacoste jumper. Well, this is a fake Wolverine. This one's a fake Wolverine. And she even said when she left, just remember, play nicely. I had no idea I was talking to Guy Martin. But there you go. I spoke to this one for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. I'll bet a testicle on it. That's how sure I am. Without knowing. This one was in my chat because the local flip-flops, Jezebel and the rest of them, they all know each other. They're all mates. They're all part of the club. If you think these people have to work like you do, they don't. If you think he has a job, she has a job, she has a mechanic, yeah, all right, but she doesn't work like you do. She's got no reason that she has to work. She just does for the sake of working. Everything in these people's lives are catered for. There are no bills. I don't believe that these people pay any bills whatsoever. They don't even pay for a motorbike when they get one, I'm telling you now. So as for electricity, water, gas, all the things that should be free, these people don't pay for them. Not a mortgage, nothing. They don't buy the cars. It's all given to them. It's bollocks. They struggle and want for nothing. It's the worker ants that create all of this for them to live for free. That's just the way the world is until you see it for what it is. You'll forever stay a slave. Wow, she looks young there. Guy Martin. Yeah, right, let's go back. So I'm looking at Sam Harris, 2 first names. Why do I recognise that face? I can't think who that is. He reminds me a bit of Jamiroquai, but it's not Jamiroquai. Can't think who it is. It's someone famous. Alright, so Sam Harris. I'm losing pictures here. It's gone ski whiff. I'm not. Oh, there's still a few Sam Harrises, but most of them are not Sam Harris. Look. We're going to go for walking pictures. Walking. Yeah, we're leaving on a jet plane. It's a girl, but there are no gate pictures, so I'm not doing it. Next. Greg Gianforte. Gianforte. What is that? Italian? It sounds Italian. Greg Gianforte. He looks like Joe Biden, don't you think? I see a Joe Biden face straight away. Soft eyes, flat forehead, no brow bone. It's an egghead. We're done. He's got a wonky chin implant as well. Look, really bad wonk on that chin. Greg, what's his name? Gianforte. Right, we're going gate shopping with Greg. Is that his husband? He's got a big jawline, hasn't he? Look at the size of. Look at the man hands. He's got a big jaw and big chin. But that's not what we're looking for. It's these shots. These are the ones we want. Still nothing. Oh. Mountain lion. You must live in the mountains, eh? In the Rockies. Nyah! Walking. Oh, as if they're all cut off. All cut off, look. Can't see them. I've got a problem with that picture. At least 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I don't know who they are. The Lola Register. What is that? What is that about children? They use that name when it comes to children, don't they? Exactly. Exactly. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Governor Greg Gianforte not giving me. The gates, what's that? Can't see it. That's that one. Is that the governor? There, that's a woman, full mint. I'm going to need 4 more like that. Oh my word. He's got a neck on him, hasn't he? Oh, the view of Trans Montana Rep. Okay. Zooey Zephyr. That one's open. Oh, that's a problem then. If it's open, it's usually the opposite. Oh no, that does actually kind of pass as a man. Look. Let's have a look at her from the side. Yeah. I'd hazard a guess that is still a man, a single flipper, not a double. Might just be an open single, I don't know. Zooey Zephyr, the name rings a bell. I think I've already done him. That's why the name's ringing a bell. Walking, this is terrible. I've got 1 gate. Let's try public. Is that you there, Greg? It is. It's a flamingo foot from the rear. I can take that one, Greg. You got a mince. Give us a mince. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You're not going to give me another gate. Come on, Greg. Don't be like that. Hey, Greg. Got some gates, Greg. I don't know. I think we're done. Yeah. Greg's got 2 gates. There's probably some out there somewhere. But I ain't going to find them. I'll set these 2 and I'm done. If you're not happy with that investigation, then go do it yourself. I've taught you how to do it. Find me the gates. You do it. And there we go, 4 mints. That's the best money shot out of all of them. We just need your face, Greg. Oh, can we take that one? That's not good. Oh, that is him. I didn't think that was him. Tell me there's a gate shot here. Knackers. Right, we're just going after your face then, Greg. And I'm done. Oh, that one should do. Yeah. Save image. Greg Gianforte just failed all the forensics boys to go. Governor Greg Gianforte. What time is it? 3 hours. Right, that'll do us. I'll be back tomorrow. Memes in the morning. Because I need it. Until next time, I want you to remember that God loves you. He truly does. He wants you to go back home. That's where I want to go. I can't wait. Until next time, you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thanks for watching.